Good evening, everyone. I hope you're having an amazing day. Welcome back to my channel. Here's your stimulus check update, stimulus package update, and news report from Monday, March the 15th. I'll be discussing the status of the third stimulus check in this video, as well as 7 other ways you can receive money from the $1.9 trillion relief package. Please make sure to watch until the end of this video to learn how a fourth stimulus package could be passed. But before this video starts, this Friday, I will be giving away another $50 Amazon gift card. To enter the giveaway, all you will have to do is subscribe to my channel, like this video, and then comment below.
My pleasure to be here.
Let's start with the COVID relief package. I outlined some of the benefits just now, but there was unanimous opposition on the Republican side. Most said the package was too large, not targeted at COVID relief. And our next guest, Senator John Barrasso, argues that it will overheat the economy and fuel inflation. What's your response?
I totally disagree. The fact is that it's strongly bipartisan across the country. It's only in the Congress of the United States where the Republicans have refused to meet the needs of the American people, where they didn't vote, as I said of them, vote no and take the dough. You can be sure that all of their states and communities will be benefiting from this, and they won't be complaining about it back home. But let's just be on the positive side of it. This is pretty exciting. As I said, it's a momentous day. This is transformative. We have 50% of children in poverty will be taken off of poverty. And by the way, this bill is 90-some% coronavirus-centric. This is similar to the bill that we wrote in May, the HEROES Act, some of which was implemented in December, much of it now, but refreshened by President Biden's proposals. Then we didn't have the vaccine, now we do. So that makes a tremendous difference in our goal to crush the virus and save the lives and livelihoods of the American people. So it's what we needed to do, and we need to do more as we go into the next step with our recovery package.
Let's talk about what comes next. You signaled Friday that major infrastructure legislation is coming next. That's going to require new taxes. Can you keep Democrats united behind a proposal like that and attract any Republican support? Well, we'll see. I mean, the
building roads and bridges and water supply systems and the rest has always been bipartisan. Except when they oppose it with the Democratic president, as they did under President Obama, and we had to shrink the package. But nonetheless, hopefully we will have bipartisanship. So I put out called upon my chairs of the committees of jurisdiction to reach out to the Republicans to see what we can do, as we have traditionally done, in a bipartisan way. This is about broadband, it's about water systems, it's about mass transit, it's about good-paying jobs all over the country. It's also about schools and housing and the rest, good-paying jobs across the country. And not only that, once those jobs of building are done, it's about promoting commerce, creating good. So the goal is to promote good growth, creating good-paying jobs as we protect our planet and are fiscally sound.
But it is going to take new taxes, right? You say fiscally sound.
Well, we'll see. There's some fees that spring from certain harbor maintenance tax credit, that. We'll see. I think that some of it needs to be, we'll look at everything. We'll look at the tax code, we'll look at the appropriations process, we'll look at bonding in terms of Build America bonds enabled us to do so much in the ARA package under President Obama and Vice President Biden. We'll take a look at those, but again, we want to be fiscally sound as we go forward. And this is job creating, which creates revenue that comes back to the Treasury. Unlike what the Republicans did with their tax scam in 2017, which gave 83...
Thousands of Americans did not receive their first or second stimulus check. So if you are missing a stimulus check, here's how you can receive that missing stimulus money. You can claim your missing stimulus money as a recovery rebate by filing a 2020 federal income tax return, even if you usually don't have to. But before you file a stimulus credit on your taxes, you need to make sure your missing payment has been officially traced. And according to a Forbes advisor and tax analyst, Kimberly Washington, if you didn't get your economic impact payments, or if you think you qualify for more than you received, don't worry. If you're eligible, you can claim a recovery rebate when you file your 2020 tax returns this year. So what you're going to do is you're going to have to pick up the phone and get that payment traced. They have what's called payment traces actually on a website, or you have to call them and let them know, I need a payment trace concerning this credit, this payment, because I've never received it. The IRS and financial experts have stated that you will need to request a payment trace so the IRS can first determine if they can find the money or see if the payment was received. If the IRS can't reissue the payment, then you file for the credit. The IRS requires this payment trace first, so people can't double dip and get a credit along with a recovered payment. However, if you qualify for a check and you have gone to the IRS Get My Payment link and there is no record of a payment ever being issued, tax analysts say go ahead and claim the tax credit. It's line 30 on your 1040 tax form. If you're someone who didn't receive the credit at all, no notice, you can claim it. If you're someone who received a partial payment, you can claim it. But if your check was lost in the amount, you can't claim it. You need to do what's called a payment trace. Contact the IRS and have them start researching to see where that money went. And then they'll give you the go-ahead and claim that credit, Washington stated. You can also immediately claim the credit on your taxes if you are a person who adopted a child in 2020, or if you're a person who gave birth to a child in 2020. You may be eligible for additional stimulus checks and you're able to claim that credit for 2020. According to the IRS, the fastest way to get your tax refund is to file electronically. During an interview on ABC News, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi celebrated the passage of the $1 trillion bill, disregarding Republican lawmakers' unanimous opposition to the legislation. Nancy Pelosi called the stimulus package transformative and stated that its implementation earned support from voters across political parties. The fact is that it's strongly bipartisan across the country. It's only the Congress of the United States where the Republicans have refused to meet the needs of the American people, she added. You can be sure that all of their states and communities will begin benefiting from this, and that they won't be complaining about it back home, Pelosi stated in a conference to Republican criticism of the bill. Many Republican lawmakers have denounced the stimulus package as too expensive, adding that it does not offer targeted solutions that address the U.S. economy. Other Republicans are concerned about the possibility that increasing the federal deficit to finance this relief effort could lead to inflation down the line. Pelosi said that she totally disagrees with opposition rationales from her GOP colleagues during her interview on ABC News. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen also said last week that she does not believe inflation to be likely a byproduct of the stimulus legislation. So what are your thoughts on this, everyone? Please leave your comments below. That is the end of the video for now. I hope you found this video extra helpful. Please make sure to enter the $50 Amazon gift card by subscribing to my channel, liking this video, and then commenting below. Thank you and have a very, very blessed day.